I got the crank wheel all painted up, stuck back on. You can see some of the teeth right there. I also think I got the autofocus and the image stabilization figured out on this thing, so things should be quite a bit smoother. That crank pulley does have one bolt hole that's off center, so it'll only go on one way. And since it goes through the harmonic balancer, that will only go onto the crank one way. So we got all that sorted out. I went ahead and remade that bracket that was down there. The main reason for it is it was stamped. It had like a raised boss in the center, and it was just a lot easier to have a flat bracket that I could bolt. These are just some bolts I had laying around, but probably change that out. And the spacing here actually works out really well. I don't think I need any shims underneath of this or anything. And try to lay it on the center of the trigger wheel as best I could. I traced out two of these lines and then bisected them. Drilling stainless is extremely difficult, and I'll go ahead and say it, do not ever buy the Harbor Freight drill bits. I mean, they might be okay if you're drilling wood, but I've even struggled drilling aluminum with them, and they wouldn't even drill through this mild steel, let alone to get through the stainless. I had to resharpen them about 3 times. So don't even bother buying them. Just go get some good name brand drills. I'm going to stick this on the car and put the sensor in it. We'll see if we can get a signal off the crankshaft there. Alright, we're down below. And I'll just show you. It's kind of what we're looking at. I'm not sure where the missing teeth. Oh, there they are. Right there. And this guy goes here. Almost impossible to do one-handed. That's going to go right here. And the gap it has. Once the sensor's in there, it should be pretty good. Let's try it out. I just tightened the bracket onto the car by hand. That one's still loose up there, but I don't know if you can see. Looks really good. It's a little bit short, which is fine. I can just shim between these two pieces of metal a little bit. I can just put a flat washer in between them. Sorry about all the banging. It looks really good. So I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is take this down and paint it all. I know it's stainless, but I'm just going to paint it all black like I did the pulley. And then I'll adjust the sensor to the proper air gap, and we'll hook it up to the oscilloscope and see if we can get a full signal. So there's the bracket installed on the car and the sensor. Just has a little bit of a gap. There's the missing teeth. Well, there it is, working properly. The oscilloscope won't track the missing tooth, so it just goes zooming across the screen. But it looked like it picked up the 58 other teeth there. And the little sensor down there just has a little light on it that blinks every time it sees a tooth. Thanks for watching.